Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. The inversion of the Justice Mary Odili's home in Abuja has been on for a while now, and some hours ago, some days back, the police did some investigation, and of course, an individual was uncovered. A lot of things went down. Some said he's a fake person. Malami had strongly vehemently denied that he doesn't even know anything about him. But right now, it has gone to a different level, and Malami is now using his office strongly to call out a lot of persons over this matter. This is getting a bit different from what we thought it was. I guess there's an undertone that is beyond that meets the ordinary eye. Before we go into the news proper to find out exactly what it is that is going on and what AGF Malami is saying, like you subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube, where the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Mr. Abubakar Malami, senior advocate of Nigeria, has denied knowing or engaging at any time a fake police officer, Lawrence Ajodo, who was among the 14 persons paraded by the police over the siege to the Abuja residence of Supreme Court Justice Mary Odili. Ajudo, who allegedly led the team that invaded Justice Odili's home, had during interrogation confessed to be a consultant to the AGF but insisted that he was not sent on the raid by the AGF. On parenthesis now, he was not sent on the raid by the AGF. So by that statement, he actually exonerated the AGF. Let's continue with the news. Speaking yesterday on Channels Television's program Politics Today, monitored by our correspondent, Malami reiterated his stance, saying he had never met Ajodo or engaged him in any job for the ministry. He said, by my recollection, either in my personal capacity or as AGF, I did not know him. I didn't engage him formally or informally. That is the position of things as far as Lawrence is concerned. Asked if the office of the AGF engages consultants for recovery of properties, Malami said, the office of the AGF engages people officially, particularly lawyers, but the issue here is about official engagement. If Lawrence has evidence of being engaged by the AGF office, he should bring the proof. There's no way someone can be engaged informally as a consultant, so he should provide the public with a letter of engagement by the ministry. It is on account of this that I engaged the Office of the Inspector General of Police to conduct an investigation into the matter and look at it from the point of criminality, and the police has come up with a report. I reiterate again that I don't know this man and I have never met him. The IGP has concluded his investigation. Asked if he could recollect Ajodo ever been on the payroll of the AGF office, Malami said, government business is a formal business. So if there is any formal engagement of anyone for business, it must be formalized. I can tell you that nothing like Lawrence Ajodo exists in our system or any agency of government that I know. Malami affirmed that there was a unit in his office in charge of asset recovery, but reiterated that Ajodo, to the best of his knowledge, was ever engaged to work in that unit, as he was never even engaged. There is an asset recovery unit in my office. Government business is regulated through processes and procedure, so they do not operate separately from other departments or against government laid down procedure. The man said he was engaged by the AGF. There are 36 AGFs in the country, so he should say which of the AGF engaged him. When confronted with a video confession of Ajodo that he got bribes from his office directly to recover 29 assets, Malami responded thus, I think Ajodo has spoken clearly without mentioning words on this issue by saying that I didn't send him on the assignment to raid Justice Odili's house. That is the issue at stake. The second important issue is that the IGP has investigated this matter and clearly stated that Lawrence is not in any way engaged by my office. The answers are clear And the man has said, I didn't send him. This is just a case of criminal enterprise that these people are engaged in. This is a man who has been shown to forge signatures. Also about his reaction to the call by the NBA, that's Nigerian Bar Association, that an independent by constituted to investigate, an independent body should be constituted to investigate the matter. Malami said, the police, which is constitutionally empowered to carry out this investigation, has submitted the report. If the Nigerian Bar Association feels strongly about the report, there are ways to challenge the findings. They can go to court to upturn it. I believe that the NBA, that's Nigerian Bar Association, president may have his own, preside may have his own agenda, which he is pursuing arising from certain conspiracy theory. But I think that if he feels strongly about the police report, he should go to court. My God, this is taking a different dimension. But honestly, to be frank, just looking at it the way it is, maybe there are other undertones on that, but the way it has been laid on the surface. The young man said he was engaged by the AGF office, but it was not a direct order from Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. I think that statement alone has just exonerated Malami. So now the question is, who in the office of the AGF engaged him? Because from one indication, he said that they engaged him from AGF office, but not AGF Malami. That's not a Senior Advocate of Nigeria, son Malami himself. So which means Malami himself has been exonerated. He's free from the crime they are allegation they are he's free from the allegation they are posting on him. Now, if you ask me, it's not a case of to find out who in that office, you said AGF, right? Okay. Now, but even in the statement, he has acknowledged AGF Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria Malami. Then now trace the statement. So you said it is AGF that engaged you. Can you show us who, or where, or what, in what capacity, who did it, who sent it to you? Yes, you said AGF. Which of, like Malami has said, they say they have 36 AGFs. Which one of them said? If it's Abuja, okay, which part? Who? There has to be someone, and he needs to start mentioning him. But now AGF is getting really pissed. One would understand, being the fact that that city sitting on is a very sensitive one. Okay, very, very sensitive. So he has every right to actually be very angry or speak, so high. But because if he keeps quiet, it's going to be a case of people will just assume that he's actually guilty. Now, like rightly said, if NBA is thinking that a lot of people will say to that effect that being the fact that he's sitting on that seat, it may be a bit difficult, quote unquote, to have a free and fair investigation. Well, NBA should do the needful if they think there's something to it. But if you ask me, the young man, by default, he has exonerated AGF Malami from his statement. Well, I may differ in your opinion. Let's meet in